Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera to Madam Yaumi and our fellow classmates. My name is NURULKAMILAH binti Muhammad Yusof. So today I'm going to present case study 1. As you can see in the slide, this is the question that I choose, which is regarding drone. So before we go further, I would like to give some introduction about drone. In technological terms, a drone is an aircraft unmanned. More formally, drones are called unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, or unmanned aircraft system, UAS. In essence, a drone is a flying robot that can be operated remotely or operate independently in its embedded system via software-controlled flight plans, operating in conjunction with onboard sensors and GPS. Drone not only used for commercial and personal purposes. Drones are used by surveillance teams for law compliance and defense of borders. Teams for search and rescue hire drones to collect data or to remove critical resources in the event of natural disasters. UAVs most commonly related in the recent past. They were first used for anti-aircraft target practice in the military, intelligence gathering, and then as weapons platforms. Originally designed for the military and aerospace industries, because of the increased protection and productivity standards they offer, drones have made their way into the mainstream. These robotics UAVs work with varying degrees of autonomy and without a pilot on board. A drone's level of autonomy can vary from a remotely pilot, a human controls its movement, to advanced autonomy, which means it relies on a system of sensors and LiDAR detectors to monitor its motions. Next, we go to the use of drone. Okay, the use of drone can be divided into two, which are civilian use and military use or police use. Lately, drones have been used in various civilian domains. The main civilian applications of drones include first, cinematography. Drones are currently being used by various filmmakers to ensure aerial filming, enabling a new level of creativity with a bird's eye view. Second, for search and rescue. UAVs can be used for the purpose of searching for lost, scattered or stranded people, especially when human presence is deemed dangerous or limited. Third one, for commercial advertisement. Drones are also being used in commercial advertisements since they can be used to capture film, a scene with high definition quality and for a specific amount of time. This can reduce the need for expensive equipment and also human interaction. Next, drone can be used for crisis management, which means in case of a terrorist attack or a natural disaster, earthquake, floods, UAVs can act as hotspots or base stations, which allows for the collection of short messages sent by affected people or used to alert response teams. In other cases, it can helps in locating people based on their GPS location or MAC addresses. However, in case of terrorist attack, they might act as an access point for a suicide bomber's detonator, which facilitates the activation and detonation of bomb. Next one, emergency response. Drones are currently being used as mobile medical kits that can be sent to first aid response teams on scene. This offers the necessary help without delays, in contrast to ambulance cars. In fact, drones were deployed across the streets of Spain and China, mainly Wuhan, using cameras and speakers to raise awareness and warn people, using aerial spray and disinfection to fight the coronavirus COVID-19 spread. In addition, drones were used as a flying delivery means to supply isolated or infected patients with goods, for example food and medicine, and also as a flying means to transport testing samples at a faster pace and to avoid human interaction. And lastly, for environmental management, drone can be used to perform pollution measuring tasks. For example, environmental drones for air quality measurement and analysis, agriculture tasks such as soil analysis, crop or seed or livestock management and pest control, or natural wildlife research, conservation tasks such as anti-poaching, endangered species protection. In terms of military use or police use, drones are used to track down suspects using the aerial bird watch view. This proved to be cheaper and more maneuverable than a helicopter. In fact, drones will soon have the ability to contain thermal, motion and night vision detection, which can be used to track down suspects at any time of the day. Furthermore, drones can be used to enhance traffic efficiency by offering quick response and identification of road conditions. This can help in avoiding traffic congestion and in responding to a traffic accident or emergency. Moreover, these drones can be used for surveillance purposes with the ability to detect suspicious targets hidden within public domains, which prove to be more flexible than fixed camera. The reason is due to their capability in identifying and recognizing suspects from their head, size and facial recognition, and thus making it very difficult for suspects to hide in public. As a result, due to the autonomous and operational nature of drones, they became more and more adaptable and operational. This can reduce and replaces the use of choppers, decreasing the response time and needed resources. Drones are capable of capturing a live bird view of different types of incidents ranging from crimes, theft to even riots. This leads to a firmer response with a more enhanced plan due to the ability to identify suspects while locating and tracking them down before arresting them. Also, UAVs can be used by the police and other agencies to gather crucial information in dangerous situations with less manpower and money. In terms of military use, UAVs became the perfect choice for military usage, especially for intelligence and reconnaissance purposes, performing surveillance, target acquisition and reconnaissance, joint surveillance target attack radar, reconnaissance, surveillance and target acquisition tasks. Their deployment is a key part to counter insurgency and terrorism, offering the ability to track and identify dismounted personnel in urban environments, especially in areas of operation. In future, drones will play a major role by delivering goods and merchandise or even serving as flying mobile hotspots for broadband wireless access. Moreover, drones can be used to maintain all the needed security and surveillance techniques which are implemented to ensure the usage of these drones safely, securely and properly according to. Next slide. Does drone threaten privacy? The use of drones offer advantages on so many levels, from commercial to personal. However, drone systems suffer from different security, safety and privacy issues. The breaches of security and privacy led by drones should be addressed by the highest national level. Moreover, there should exist a very strict approach to limit the drone's ability to gather images and record videos of people and properties without authorized permission. The use of drones by malicious entities to conduct physical and cyber attacks threatens the society by breaching the privacy of its residents, along with threatening the public safety. In fact, various technical and operational drone properties are being exploited and misuse for potential attacks. This includes performing critical operations based on offensive reconnaissance, as well as surveillance aimed at tracking specific people and certain properties, causing safety and privacy issues. On the other hand, it is essential to prevent the use of drones above residential areas, which leads to privacy breaches through reckless behaviors, since the capture footage may be used for either scamming or blackmailing purposes. Safety breaches may also occur in case a drone malfunctions and crashes into a nearby house, parked car or civilians. This would result into material loss or damage and human fatalities. People's privacy is also at high risk of being exposed by unwanted flying guests that can record their movement and capture images at any time without their knowledge or permission. This is an indication of how much our privacy is vulnerable to such an emerging threat. In general, the privacy threats can be divided into three main categories, which are physical privacy, location privacy, and behavior privacy. In terms of physical privacy, it's based on flying drones over someone's property or at their window level. This allows attackers to covertly gather images and record videos of certain people in possibly inappropriate ways, threatening their personal freedom. In terms of location privacy, based on tracking and detecting people with a drone flying and buzzing above them without them knowing that they are under surveillance. And lastly, behavior privacy is where the presence of flying drone can affect the way people act and react, especially when knowing that they are under surveillance. As a consequence, this will also limit their liberty, breach their privacy, and restrict their freedom. As a conclusion, the tremendous increase in the use of drones and UAVs led to a new aviation era of autonomous aerial vehicles in both the civilian and military domains, offering numerous benefits including economical, commercial, industrial, mainly due to their autonomous, flexible and easy to use nature with low cost and energy consumption. However, their use led to the rise of many security, safety and privacy issues, which were manifested through various cyber attacks, threats and challenges. Although drones give many benefits, but it also can be threat to public. A very strict approach should be in place to restrict the ability of drones, and people should know the limitation using of drone to avoid any problems later. Okay, so that's all from me. Thank you.